Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Simply Nerdy. I'm your host, Steven. I'm joined today by Hayden.
Hey, what's up? It's me again.
And we're talking about the new Paper Mario Origami King. So, Hayden, Anthony and I just had this long discussion. If you want to watch that, here's the card. Check it out. But I'm here with Hayden now. Hayden, I want to hear your thoughts because you were also equally excited about this game. And I'll just throw out there, if you've watched the previous video or not, I am not the biggest RPG fan. But my hype level for this game is a 5 out of 10, which is better for most RPG games, for me. So, Hayden, I want to know your hype level for this game. And tell me why. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. So, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door was, the third game I played, ever. I got a GameCube for my dad when I was very little, and I had Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Animal Crossing 1, and Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. And I loved it when I was a little kid, and I have loved replaying that game just about every single year. I tried to play it all the way through once a year. It's like a tradition. I love that game. And I've only been disappointed with every subsequent entry in the series. It's just... I feel like a lot of the fan bases felt like it's been watered down with every single installment.
Yep.
But this definitely looks like the return to form that I was hoping for in the next Paper Mario game. I would say my hype level is an 11 out of 10 at the moment.
Oh!
I am unrealistically excited for this game. Paper Mario Color Splash had a great sense of humor to it. It's just the gameplay was so not what it should have been. I thought it was trying its best to be Thousand Year Door, and it didn't hit it. But just seeing this one trailer, I can tell that this is going to be an entirely new animal. And I'm not even the biggest RPG guy. I'll play Pokemon once a year. I'll get the entry. I've picked up a few Final Fantasy games, but this is definitely a great starting point for anyone who wants to start playing RPGs. I like seeing the trailer, what I believe is the new combat system. It looks like a bunch of concentric rings. I remember one of the pop-ups said excellent lineup or something like that. And then he did the little bounce across all of the turtles.
Yeah.
And that reminded me, that's definitely a throwback to, Thousand Year Door. It definitely is what I feel that they realized what they did wrong with Color Splash. They're finally going back to what everyone loved about Thousand Year Door. One thing I'm not absolutely jazzed about is that I don't think that there will be the freeform companion system that sort of left the series. I feel like they're not bringing that back. That was one of my favorite parts of Thousand Year Door, where you could have you would collect different companions, and if you liked using some certain abilities, you could just keep them. And when you got new companions, you could ignore them. But they were just fun little characters. So there was a Yoshi one, and there was you got Goombet or whatever, the archaeologist Goomba.
Yeah.
And then in every game after that, they dropped it, and that's one of my favorite parts about Thousand Year Door. And I'm a little disappointed to see that it's probably not making a return. I don't know for certain yet, but it didn't seem like it. I do believe you have companions, but I don't think they affect your combat in any way, and that's one thing that I really liked about the original game. But I feel that, even the, I'm very excited for the tone of the game. I feel like it was dark and weird, and I was not expecting that. The first time that I watched the trailer, I've watched it 3 times already. The beginning, yeah.
I love it.
But the first line is "Will you submit and crease yourself?" And it was really dark and weird. And I hope that it keeps that sort of tone with the origami, because it is kind of freaky. If you were a piece of paper, getting turned into origami would freak me out. But yeah, so I feel like the tone is going to be weird and dark and good. The Paper Mario series has always been about that charm, the dialogue, and the characters and everything. And I feel like this is a very good step in the right direction for the series. So.
I'm hooked already. Like I said, not an RPG guy. I'm hooked. And I agree with you. I really hope it keeps it. It looked really dark, and it looked a little dark for a Paper Mario game anyway. If that tone continues throughout the game, it will definitely sell me. Well, dude, an 11. That's super sick.
Yes.
And you heard it here first. See, Anthony gave it a if you want to watch the previous video, Anthony gave it a 6 or a 7 hype level because Anthony gave it a 6 or a 7 because he didn't want to set his expectations too high, but he's cautiously optimistic. That's his words. But Hayden, you are completely optimistic about.
Yeah, I'm all the way excited for this game. Cannot wait. I'm pre-ordering it like the second we got off this call.
So there you go. You heard it here first. 11. I give it a 5. Anthony gives it a 6 and 7 because he's cautiously optimistic. That's his problem. I'm just kidding.
Paper Mario good. Go pre-order it, even if you've never played a game before. It's good.
Let me know down in the comments below if you agree with Hayden. If this is an 11, if this is a 5, if this is a 7, whatever it is. What's your hype level? Let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. Always helps us out. We're almost at 100 subscribers. So help us get to that nice 100. And until next time,
keep it nerdy.